ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनं शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नारायणं गुरुं वन्दे शरण्यं भक्तबान्धवं गौरमनुविष्टं पूर्णां राधादास्यं प्रदायकम् रूपानुगचार्यवर्यं रूपमञ्जरिप्रेष्ठकम् पतितपावनकरुण्यं युगाचार्य नारायणम् वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितनं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नमने गौरत्विषे नमः। श्यामसुन्दर श्रीकन्धशेखर स्मिरहासुरमुरली मनोहर राधिकरसिकमां कृपानिधे स्वप्रिया चरण किङ्करीं कुरु। तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वृंदायै तुलसी देव्यायै प्रियायै केशवास च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यायै नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. So first of all I begin offering my most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of Paramaradatam Sri Guru Pada Padma Nitalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Paribrajacharya Ashtottara Sata Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudeva, and to my most worshipable Shiksha and Sannyasa Guru Nitalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Paribrajacharya Ashtottara Sata Srimad Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and to all Shri Rupa and Gauriya Guru Varga, to all Tridandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and to all the assembled devotees here today, my most respectful obeisances. So by the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudeva and all Mahabhagavatas Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. So verse number 2. Sharaduda saye sadhu jata sat, sarasi jo dara sri musha drisha, suratanata te asulka dasika, varada nignato neha kim vada. O Suratanata, the master of amorous pleasure, with a glance of your eyes that surpasses the beauty and the whirl of enchanting lotuses which blossom in autumn ponds, you have latterly injured us, your unpaid maidservants. O bestower of benedictions, you don't consider killing by a glance to be murder. Now the commentary of Jiva Goswami Pada Vaishnava Toshani. So the phrase Sharadu Dasaye means autumn lakes. So it means that the auspiciousness of the autumn season, when the ponds become clear and pristine. It also indicates the time and place of the birth of the lotus. Sadhu Jat means born in a beautiful way. So it means the lotus were fully blossomed when it took birth. Sat indicates the special, unique qualities that come from the high caste. So Udara indicates the wealth of the beauty hidden in the middle of the flower. Then, in this way, the beauty of lotus was fully described. So it means here that the splendor of Krishna's eyes is such that easily conquers even the splendor of thousands of lotus flowers. So wherever your eyes cast their charming glance, it becomes impossible for that place to keep its allurement. Your eyes express ever-fresh, novel emotions at every moment. Therefore, they definitely rob the beauty of such places. So this is the mood of this verse. So here the word drisha its meaning by one eye. So the confidential meaning is that when even one of your eyes express your intentions and is killing us, we cannot even imagine our condition if both of your eyes would glance upon us. Again, if the word drisha is associated with suratanat, it has different meaning. So it means he who begs for amorous union with his glance. Nath here means begging. So we can say, for example, the word of the meaning Radhanath is the one who begs from Radha. So Krishna is always begging for Radharani to actually give her merciful glance to him. Kripaka taksha bhajanam. O Radha, when you glance upon me with your merciful glance. So this is what I am saying. It's not a written list. So then the gopis say, you are begging for surat, means amorous pastime. So simply by casting your loving glances upon us, you are requesting for amorous enjoyment. Therefore, you are the one responsible for this desire arising in our hearts. Furthermore, you are Varad, means the giver of benedictions. So the day you stole our garments, you gave us this benediction. And now your glance is begging for Surat, has even given more desire to us. So as a result, we have become your unpaid maid servants, Ashubhkadasika. So therefore, we are not to be blamed, as we are your volunteer workers. If you would not have expressed your amorous desire through your sidelong glance, then that strong desire would never manifest in our hearts. So therefore, to fulfill this impulse, we have come to you. So having completely given up our religiosity, chastity, etc., but still we are not at fault, because this is the behavior of an unpaid maidservant. Actually, if there is someone to be blamed, that is the special qualities of your glance. So in this way, to explain about their position, the gopis are using the word nignata, means you are killing us with your glance. So the other meaning of this verse is that the gopis are accusing Krishna of stealing through his glance. So this tendency in the thieves manifests in three different ways. The first one is to look at the property of respectable persons. The second is to secure inside information about someone's property. And the third is to reach the places which are extremely difficult to access. So the gopis attribute the first tendency to Krishna by speaking the phrase Sat Sarasi, which means the extremely pure autumn ponds. And then Sadhu Jat, which means the lotus which are taking birth in those ponds. They have a very high class birth. It means that the word Sat is glorifying the beauty and other qualities of the lotus flower. So therefore the gopis are saying that your eyes have stolen the high-class lotus of its beauty. Means you stole the beauty of the lotus. Therefore, you are implicated in illicit activity. So if you cannot admit this, then you are even more at fault. So then the gopis, they speak next, the line beginning with Sarasijodara, to explain how Krishna practices the second tendency. So it means that Krishna's glance acquired the knowledge about the hidden wealth of the lotus. So then, how is it possible that your eyes can learn about this concealed beauty and succeed in stealing it? So it is clear that you are guilty of the third tendency as well, because your eyes have reached the lotus in the middle of the deep waters and stolen its beauty. So when the autumn arrives, after the rainy season, the lakes are full with water to the limit. So because the water is so deep at this time, it's extremely difficult to reach the 1,000-petaled lotus flower, which is situated in the center of the pond. And for the glance to reach in the middle of the flower, it is even more challenging. So just see how your eyes reach the extremely inaccessible place. So actually, out of fear of your glance, the lotus has hidden its beauty, and it covered itself with thousands of petals. But still, you have succeeded in reaching there and stealing her beauty. So then what to speak of us, simple-hearted girls of Braja? You have kidnapped us with your thief glance. So the lotus knew that you would definitely steal its beauty by your eyes. Then it hid its treasure away from you. So, but you never became upset with the lotus because she was hiding from you. And you just stole its beauty and placed in your eyes. But we, on the other hand, never behaved just like this lotus. But we just, being naturally ingenious, we were wandering fearlessly all over Braja. So, despite of our simplicity, you forcefully stole all our riches, means our possessions. It means our self-control, our virtuous behavior, our shyness, our piety, our honor, our vitality, our mind, everything. Although the cunning lotus flower tried her level best to resist you, you placed her beauty in your eyes and honored her. But we, your unpaid maidservants, placed ourselves at your lotus feet, and you abandoned us during the night in the dense forest. This kind of unjust behavior would naturally give rise to resentment. Even though you gave us the inferior position of an unpaid maidservant, still we renounced all jealousy and began to serve you in a selfless way. Now, with those same eyes, you are ready to kill us, although it is very unfair of you. So only to convey this message, the gopis, they use the word nignata, means you are killing us. Therefore, the gopis are putting the question, Niha king vada, is killing by the eyes not considered a real killing? So you think that you are an expert thief and that you will not be caught by using your glance against us. So even if no one knows what you have done, isn't it still an act of murder? So by addressing Krishna as Suratanata and Varada, they actually mean to say that we know the truth about your sidelong glance. So the amorous pleasure, Surat, for each you were begging with your eyes, or each you promised as a blessing, is all false. You have actually demonstrated this expertise only as a pretext to go away with us. Now in the line Te Shulka Dasika, the letter A can be separated from the word Shulka because it's supposed to be Ashulka, means unpaid. But in the way it's written, it says Te Shulka. So it becomes Drishaiva Shulka Dasika. It means you purchased us by your glance, which defeats the beauty of the lotus. We have sold ourselves for the price of your glance, but you still have abandoned us. This is nothing less than killing. Won't this be considered murder? So the gopis, they are addressing Krishna as Nath, means the one who brings calamity. O you who make your beloveds suffer in a secluded place. O you who let your beloveds burn in the fire of separation. Say, O Varada, you who gave a blessing but went back on your word. Through your sidelong glance, you begged us for amorous pastime and gave us a benediction. And today, with the same gesture of your eyes, you are killing us. Therefore, if you want to clear yourself of all these wrongdoings and save us from the jaws of death, you should appear before us. The commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Sarata Darshini. So Shri Krishna, he might say, are you gopis suggesting that I have come to give misery upon you? So to this the gopis replied, not only are you giving us great distress, but you are also killing us. So this is expressed in the line beginning with Sharad Dasaya. Your eyes beg for amorous enjoyment, Drisha Suratanata, and also bless us with the bliss with desire. And with those same eyes, which have thrown us into the blazing fire of prema, you are killing us, who are your unpaid maidservants. So do you not consider this a killing? Or is murder by weapons the only real type of killing? So with sarcasm, the gopis say, Hey Varada, the giver of benedictions, you destroy happiness in this world and in the next. If you actually had any rights on us, or we were your property, you would have no complaint against us. So we would have no complaint against you, whether you took care of us or destroyed us. But the fact is that we are not your personal property. You never bought us, nor did you accept us in marriage. Your eyes, which are habituated to looting, have robbed us of all discrimination, and, leaving us bewildered, have driven us mad. As a result, we freely gave ourselves to you, becoming your unpaid maidservants. The gopis complain about Krishna's qualities of having power to attract and bewilder, and being the very king of all expert thieves. The gopi said, with your eyes you have kidnapped Shri, means the very essence of beauty in the lotus flower. In this way the gopis described how Krishna's eyes robbed or stole the lotus and then acquired the fragrance, the coolness, the grace, and the softness. So the gopi said, your thieving glance succeeded in entering the innermost place of those pious lotus. An ordinary person could never have done this. So similarly, the thief of your glance has thrown some type of intoxicating dust into the eyes and has thus made us deranged, means confused. It stole the treasure of our amorous pleasure, which was previously bestowed upon us, as well as our life heirs. And then it has given these to you. Means through Krishna's glance, he stole everything, and the glance itself gave to him whatever was stolen. That's why we told you before that our life heirs reside in you. Because you have stolen our wealth, we are now completely poor and on the verge of death. So in this way, the gopis, they concluded by saying, you will be accused of genocide, of killing thousands and thousands of cowherd maidens. Therefore, appear before us and save yourself from the sin of slaughtering women. Beware of your sins and show us your lotus face.